What up? 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 And what up? And welcome to a new episode of Journey of a Jackass. And I am your host with the most, Daya Shakur. Man, how have y'all been, man? I've been trying to get to y'all sooner after New Year, but I guess everybody has been busy and stuff like that. So I've had two people reschedule this year already. I don't want to start the year off like that. All right. So hear me out for all y'all to be tuning in, the thousands of y'all to be tuning in and listening on Apple, Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff, right? Hear me out. If you're scheduled to come on the show, show up. If you're scheduled to come on, do not wait till the day of the telling you're not going to be able to make it. All right? Unless it's an emergency. I had to get that out there. All right? But I hope everybody brought in the New Year's right. I brought in the New Year's right, man. I had a good little trip. You know what I'm saying? I got to hang out, went on a little cruise. Like, it was cool as hell. I had fun. I did a lot. Went to Mexico, swam with the whales and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just regular dumb, this is how white people die shit. You know what I'm talking about? So anyway, man, tonight, and I hope everybody kids is doing good. I hope they enjoyed the winter break. They got everything they wanted for Christmas, and everybody ate their black eyed peas, which y'all fought ass for New Year's. So anyway, man, tonight, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm an author. I was supposed to have 2 new books come out by Christmas, but I had to push them back. I had to scale it back because editing was all off the books and all that stuff. But anyway, I got 2 books coming out this year. And with that, I love having authors on here. I do. I love having authors so we can share techniques, writing styles, you know what I'm saying? All the good stuff there is about writing. I write psychological thrillers, dramedies, horror books, super fictions, superhero books. I write all that stuff, right? So it's good to have a little drama in here. So just a little drama is a suitable title for tonight's show, right? But I got my special guest tonight is Author Chante Rene, right? Now, before we get to Miss Chante Rene, certain things don't change. Story time with me. I know y'all miss my story times. People been hitting me up like, man, when we gonna get another story time? Y'all know story times. Story time with me. All right, so New Year's, new me. We get into this every year. New Year's, new me. New Year's, new me. New Year's, new me. Right? I told y'all a story about New Year's, new me, which it just was a total failure, right? So I'm gonna tell you about a New Year's trip that I took. That was a success. All right, total success. Total success, and it don't even include me in this one. So this was when I was living in Alaska, right? Me and a couple friends was like, yeah, we're gonna bring in the New Year's. Let's do it right. Let's bring in the New Year's right. I said, okay, cool. We decided we were gonna have a little gathering at the house, you know what I'm saying? 10, 15, 20 people maybe, because the house wasn't that big, little townhouse, whatever the case may be. So if y'all don't know about the winters in Alaska, they are brick. Home of the high noon moon, 4 hours of daylight, and it looked like dust. High temperature of -25, low of -40, -50. Like regular what you think about Alaska, that's what it is in December, January timeframe. So anyway, so we decided to get all these people out their house to come out and party with us in -25. You hear me? In -25. People start showing up. Liquor, beer, liquor, beer. Niggas was in there popping Molly. Somebody may have been doing coke in the bathroom. I don't know. But this was a New Year to remember, right? So up there, you know, if we couldn't have no guns and all that stuff, because we was in the military and all that stuff. But niggas was up there with guns, shooting in the air. We knew we wasn't supposed to be doing it, but we was doing it anyway. The police came, they was like, who's shooting guns? We like, we don't know, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We said, y'all gotta let us in. We like, we ain't letting you in. And we put the deadbolt on the door. It's like, y'all go get a warrant, come back. So anyway, so the neighbors started complaining about the music and how loud it was. So police came back and was like, we come back and get somebody going to jail. I was like, well, you got to come in the house and come and put us in jail. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth. So everybody was in there. We started chilling. And then we started playing games. Like, hey, man, I was like, hey man, look, shit, they complain about this, man. Let's play a fun game, you know, blah, blah, blah. So people stopped playing spades. Some of us was in there shooting craps. Everybody was in the relaxing with me. No, I stayed with the dice in my pocket, man, breaking them boys off. You feel what I'm saying? Except when I was too drunk and I forgot my points. So anyway, so the night started going along. Bottles of liquor started emptying out. Beer started running. And we was looking outside. We wanted to go get some more liquor and beer, but there was only one person in the house that was sober, and that motherfucker was upstairs asleep. I guess he got put to sleep. Who knows? I don't know. But they was waiting for us to come out so they could take us to jail. They was waiting. They was sitting there waiting for us. So somebody to drive away. So essentially, everybody had to spend the night. So we was in that joint having a good time playing cards and stuff like that. So I said, man, I'm hungry. So the guy that was living with me at the time went in the kitchen, started cooking. Man, whipping it up. Everybody was in there eating good and all that stuff. This way it got fun. A chick was in there, so I mean, fuck that. It's New Year's. I'm not bringing in New Year's without no dick. Everybody eyebrows raised and look. Y'all heard me. I ain't bringing no New Year's without no dick. I was like, shit. Rooms upstairs. I can catch the sofa. So I don't need none of that. And I was like, and I look, the antagonist. Shit. My dog is essentially a virgin. He had no ass like 2 years, blah, blah, blah. Walked the kitchen, drunk as hell, start giving that man some head. I was like, eee. I was sitting there, I was like, oh shit, this is about to turn to something else, right? I was like, shit, fuck this. We can run a train on that right now. So I go over that joint. I was like, man, I run upstairs because I was about to hit wrong. You know, I'm a nasty motherfucker. So, but I didn't. I went upstairs, grabbed some condoms, whatever the case may be. Man, got to start eating that bitch pants down. She was like, no, you ain't getting none. We ain't going down like that right here, blah, blah, blah. I was like, damn, okay, cool. So she was serving my boy up. They eventually made their way to the bathroom. So one of the other people that was in there, right, he walked in there and he had some drinks into the bathroom. He was in there. They was in there drinking, whatever the case may be. Old buddy started smashing. Once he started smashing, the floodgates opened up. She opened the door. It's like, Shaq, where's Shaq at? Tell him, come on. I was like, oh, shit, I'm about to, you know, it's about to go down because we had a big ass bathroom. I was like, it's about to go down because I wouldn't let none of these motherfuckers fuck in my bed. So I was like, shit. So niggas started racing to the bathroom. Motherfuckers pushed me out the way. Motherfuckers go to the bathroom. Shit, and they were like 3 dudes getting served up. So this was New Year's. It was a great time for those guys. The girls that was left in the living room was in there talking to me and all that stuff. I wound up smashing one of them that night too, right? I wound up smashing one of them that too. And we still good friends to this day, man. Some nice, good firebox. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was good to go. So this is where the twist turned. This is where it takes a twist. So the night was over. Everybody goes home, stuff like that. March comes. We going into the new year, new me. 3 motherfuckers in there. And all 3 of them nasty motherfuckers hit her raw. Right? All 3 of them hit her raw. I like, you nasty motherfuckers. All of them hit her raw. Find out she's pregnant. She's pregnant. Don't know who the baby for. All of them know that she's pregnant. She don't know what to do. They don't know what to do because 2 of the dudes come to find out was married and was lying about being married, right? The other dude was really single and he was waiting for his wife, essentially. He had sex before he said he had sex again until he found his wife. So anyway, so the chick goes, and come to find out she was pregnant with twins. And she got later down the line. Pregnant with twins. So all great things came out of this situation, right? All great things. She got pregnant. Don't know who the daddies was. She had a train running on the night in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? But niggas, she probably don't even know where they at in this world right now at this point. So, well, she know where 2 of them at. For sure. So Part of the twist, the chick wound up having the babies. She had the twins, a boy and a girl. Crazy as fuck, right? The boy and the girl were by the two married men. The boy and the girl were by the two married men. One was by one, but the other one was by the other one. I like, you nasty sleazeball motherfuckers. And guess what she did? She put both of their ass on child support. Their ass got divorced. And one of the dudes tried to be with her. She said, fuck that. And she wound up getting with the dude that was waiting on his girlfriend and all this stuff. And now he's the father to those twins that she got pregnant with by them two dudes. And that's story time with me. That's some wild ass shit. And that's the way it went down. New Year's, new me, but it was still some freaky shit going on. No matter what year it is, freaky shit still gonna be going on. And they still together. The dude, the chick, and the twins. The twins are about 15, 16 years old now. They still together. No, that was 2007. So 17. Yeah, the kids almost grown now. I don't know how much the two married dudes actually came around, but that dude got Simp of the Year for running the train on the chick and taking care of the twins by the other two dudes you ran a train on them with. But that's story time with me. I've lived a wild life, if you can't tell, because every week these stories, episode 74, and I'm still telling these stories, man. All right? So that's story time with me. All right, so again, tonight, we have a special guest. We have a special guest. Author, entrepreneur, business lady, fiction writer, non-fiction writer, business lady, Miss Chante Rene. Let's go ahead and bring her to the stage. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I'm doing most excellent, right?
Good.
Have you ever had any New Year's like that?
Never. My New Year's are actually boring.
You
So that was a good story right there.
You wasn't out there in them streets.
No, I won't in the streets. I won't in the streets.
Yeah, that girl was for the streets, and it's good it all worked out for her at the end, though.
It did work out for her. I was flabbergasted with the two baby fathers for the twins, but it is possible.
Oh yeah, it's possible. When people say, "Oh man, there ain't no way that the kids by two different people," I'm like, "No, that shit's happening. I see that."
Yeah, it does happen. I don't watch Maury enough times to know that happens.
Oh yeah, I was like, "Oh, you nasty motherfuckers!" And none of y'all niggas pull out. Like all y'all we just gonna let the juice run out of her. she went in the bathroom and said she wasn't on birth control. Be careful.
Ooh.
I was like, you just 4 irresponsible adults.
And they just double dipping in the cream, ain't it?
Yeah. Bathroom was stinking too.
Oh.
I was like, it smelled like sex, but I was like, one of y'all niggas got yeast infection.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody need to go see the white lab coats.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, ew. Like, what the fuck? I was like, y'all motherfuckers better clean that motherfucking nut off my floor. So I ain't mad. Just one of the tale of tales, I guess, for so many. So anyway,
I would love to hear more later down the line.
Oh man, I got stories for days. You need to go back to some of these episodes from before. Everybody be like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, this really happened. And then when people listen to it and they like, oh no, I was there for that. I'm like,
there you go.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. Welcome to the show, Miss Chante Rene. Tell the people who you are.
Oh my goodness, that's probably one of the worst questions you can ask me. One of the worst, but I am author Chante Rene. You want to know what's funny? My original author name, what people probably don't know, is actually on my first book, Piper Chanel. That was
I,
my original name.
that sounds like a porn name, Piper Chanel. I'm like, man, y'all seen them? Y'all see Piper Chanel got her OnlyFans.
Yes. So the story behind that name was that a childhood friend, she was like, "Oh, we need to go to the Hamptons or Martha's Vineyard one year and just chill, but we're gonna have fake undercover rich names." And she was like, hers was gonna be Muffy and mine was gonna be Piper Chanel. So when I came into the game to write, I was like, "Oh, I'll go with that." But you right, it sounded real kind of,
Yeah, I'm like Piper Chanel. If I met you, because when I go up to Martha's Vineyard, I just go up there to kick my feet up and relax and stuff like that. Because it really ain't much out there to do.
right.
It really ain't much. You just going out there just to say you went, right?
Exactly.
But if I met a lady named Piper Chanel, I'm trying to take her back to the crib.
Yeah. High heels gonna be touching the ceiling fan at that point.
Feet on up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, shoulders, the leg rest. Come on, man. Come on.
Okay. Somebody's son, ain't it?
Yeah, come on. Now, what do you go by now? Tell me, what made you change the name besides it being a porn name?
So I changed the name honestly because I wasn't really feeling that connected to it. And being that Chante is one of my fake names when I'm out in public that I give dudes. And people have called me that, my real name is Siobhan. And over the years I have had people call me Chante, which sounds nothing like my real name.
Who are you hiding from? Why are you giving all these fake names out? So let me ask you this then, right? Why do women do that? Instead of just saying no, why you be giving dudes your fake name? Why do women do that?
So let's say, for example, I meet you out and I'm like not really interested. I give you a fake name. So if you saw me out in public again and you yelled that name out, it's a name I'm not used to hearing. So I ain't gonna answer you, and you're gonna be looking embarrassed.
Why not just say no?
It's hard to say no sometimes. Some dudes get kind of mad when you say no.
Why?
I've had that happen to me before. I said, "Nah, I'm good." I was nice about it, cute about it, and dude went off on me.
So you rather give them a fake name and a fake number?
Yeah, I usually would give out my Google number.
I'm one of the dudes that be like, "All right, come on, I'm gonna call you right here." Nah, I don't be doing that.
Yeah, I'll give out my Google number because that's what I normally use for my work phone. So when clients call, I'll answer because I'm an officer. So I'll answer like officer such and such, and they be like, "Oh snap,"
Hey, like, oh, you play a game. She gave me the number to the police station.
but nowadays, with the good old iPhones, you could give out your number because there's nothing to just hit the block button after that. So
yeah. So now you using another fake name. You went from porn name to street legal name.
Yeah, I feel more connected to it.
Okay, why?
I just feel like it's me. I just feel like it's me. It rings better. Like the name just has a nice ring to it. My real middle name is actually Verne, so I just went with Rene instead. I just feel like it has a nice ring to it.
Okay, so but all the quality of the books are the same though, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so now how many books do you have?
In total, I have 6 books. I just released a short Christmas story yesterday. I know. Please don't make fun of me. I did release a Christmas book yesterday. I was
Color
supposed
people
to
time.
do it.
Color people time.
But things get in the way. Life be life and things happen.
Like that's 100% powerful niggatry.
Yeah.
Like Christmas was almost a month ago, and you just releasing the book.
Yes, correct.
You must well wait until the end of this year.
I didn't want to because the story was kind of good, and I was like, no, I'm gonna put it out. So instead of making it, an actual novella, I just did a cute short story, 5 cute chapters, 13 to 14,000 words. It's a short story, but
Man.
but it's good, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, because my books. I think my shortest book is 203 pages, and my books average between like 270 and like maybe like 340 pages.
That's pretty good. I have not so far. My books are probably less. They're less than 200, between 150 and 200. Just cute novellas. Now, some other stories that I have coming up, which is called "The Girl I Once Knew." That'll probably be a larger book. I'm on 40,000 words, and I'm not even halfway done with it yet.
The
So,
girl I once knew. That's the story of Piper Chanel.
and low key, it is bits and pieces of myself in there.
Oh, it's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, so that book, you know that that book is like when you fight with who you used to be versus who you are now. Because I'm pretty sure there are people like, oh, no, I'm back to the old me. I'm going, but was the old you really, like
Yeah.
that,
I hate when people say that, especially like people in they like I'm in my 40s, so I hate when people say that in their 40s, like, man, you gonna make me go back to the old me. I'm like, the old you and the new you is a fucking bum. I don't give a fuck what
Yeah,
you gonna do.
they
So
one and the same.
yeah, it's one and the same fucking person, you fucking loser. So I hate when people say that. I'm a man, you gonna make me bring the old me up. And
Yeah,
what I do say to people, I say you look at me like the person I used to be.
correct. Correct.
Yeah.
It took a lot of anger and violence to become who I am right now.
Yes, and what's that's 20 years in the 20 years in the army, therapy, you know what I'm saying, learning myself, control,
Yeah,
my emotional, meditating, reading, writing, stuff like that, stuff the different ways. Like I don't, if I have to yell at you, we about to fight. I don't raise my voice to nobody no more. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
don't do that either.
I don't do that. Yeah, I don't do none of
Yeah,
that. I did that in the military all those years, and in my later years, I stopped yelling at people. But
yeah,
like I would say between year 15 and 20, if I raised my voice at you, we was about to go behind the Connex and box.
yeah, yeah,
Yep. I was like,
yeah,
nah, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? If my voice gets above this level and I'm not having fun, nah, buddy,
yeah.
you better get your head beat off.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. But what can we do? All I can do is keep pushing and growing within me. And not, I try my best not to turn green. I've told people that like, please don't let me turn green. Just leave me alone.
You look like you got a mean streak in you too. You be fighting niggas.
I have, but again, that was back then. That was back then. That was back then. Because you have to change. You have to evolve.
You
You
have
know.
to evolve. So now with these books, right? So are any with your books? What's the title of your books? What are your titles?
I have a Tangle Web Part One, Tangle Web Part Two, Blurred Lines, Toxic. Um, Menace Lane. I just dropped Menace Lane. I got my baby girl on the cover. This is my niece, aka my daughter. She was like one and the same. I just dropped this like what in November. And then the Christmas book, Kissing for Stranger and Unholy Night.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, and
okay.
the anthology. I did do an anthology last Valentine's Day with five other wonderful authors. So I did do that. And I was thinking about expanding on my short story that's in here as well to make it a full fledged.
Man, see that it's like a spinoff from the anthology. You went from that short
Correct.
story to okay, yeah.
Correct.
Man,
Yeah.
that is extra dope.
Thank
That's,
you. It took me a while to write. I dropped Tangle Web 2021. I was ecstatic, just excited. But in 2022, my mom passed.
sorry for your
Um,
loss.
Thank you. So of course that right there, and I still struggle with that, but not as bad, but it's still a struggle. So 23, I didn't write any. I probably wrote three sentences in 2023
Yeah,
naturally, right?
yeah.
So 2024, that's when I dropped the anthology. I dropped the Toxic book, and then I dropped the Menace Lane book. So I really was trying to
Catch
push
up.
myself, yeah, to.
So
But
so What do you think that time off? Was it? Do you think that was? I know you was affected by your mom's death, but do you think losing her made you like, no, I have to keep doing this to either keep your mind off of things, or you think you think it was something that your mom would want to see you do because it makes you happy?
Yes, my mom definitely wanted me to keep pushing and keep going because it made me happy. But to be honest, her death almost made me want to stop writing.
Oh wow, okay,
Because I felt like when she passed, I lost my only cheerleader. Right. So besides social media life and real life, she was the only person when I dropped the book or writing. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy. And can't nobody do it like your mother. Right.
yep.
So,
That's the way it was with my aunt Niecy. My aunt Niecy was my biggest cheerleader. When she
right.
passed away, it's like I lost a piece of myself. She
Right.
passed away a couple of years ago, and it was like everything. Oh man, you doing good. I saw you on TV. I like your books. I have your books here. I know she wasn't gonna read them, but she had them.
Right.
She came to all my events. Like it was
Yeah.
like she was like my biggest support system ever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and that's how it was with my mom. I like she tried to read the first one. The book that I signed for her is actually still in my grandmother's house where she left it.
yeah,
On the same page, she was just taking her time. But she sent me some books up here so I could sell to my friends and sell to their kids. So when she passed, I just felt like,
yeah.
dang, I don't have that no more, and I lost the motivation. A lot of people would tell me, well, write through it, write through your sadness, right? But it was hard.
And
I'll
well,
be
yeah,
writing and start crying.
that thing is though when people tell you you can't tell one, you can't tell somebody how to grieve, right? And
Correct.
and then two, that's a trauma response. When we go through things, we try to keep ourselves busy, occupied. Also, you can tell I'm deep in therapy.
Right.
When you're doing things to keep yourself busy, so you don't have to deal with yourself in the mirror or the things that's going on in your bubble.
Correct.
It's a trauma response.
Correct. And I did pour myself into work a lot. Like that month, and she died in the month of September. She died 6 days after my birthday, but she was in a coma on the 8th. My birthday's on the 13th, right? So I'm back and forth between down here in Connecticut, back and forth. Because at that time, I'm only 6 months on my job. So I'm just like, well, I'm just going to pour myself into work.
Yeah.
She had her funeral 2 days later. I'm back at work and I'm just hit the
No
ground
time.
and work,
No
work,
no
work.
time to process. Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was hard. It's hard to write, through that. Everybody is different. But 2024, I was like, push yourself through it. This is your dream. This is your passion. So, you can't let the depression get too much a hold of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's two things to be sad about in the situation that you actually lost your mom and that you had to go back to work immediate stuff like that, and that you a Virgo. Goodness gracious.
Big one, not the little one. Just remember that, okay?
Big Virgo. The worst people on the planet. My mom a Virgo.
Yeah, we the most hated sign on the map.
Man, listen, my mom, the most thorough woman I know. She be like, man, what you say? I was like, nothing.
Hello.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Yeah, that Main Street. But man, it's good that you finally sat down and actually pushed forward and stuff like
Yes.
that. And I understand losing your mom, she birthed you, she was your biggest cheerleader and everything. Take your time. I would tell you this: take your time to process and to grieve. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can't put no time limit on loss.
Correct. And it's only been in September, it'll be 3 years this year. And for me and my younger brother, it still feel like 6 months. So I
Yeah.
know I haven't really fully grieved it yet if it still feel like 6 months. But I know in reality, obviously, it's been
Yeah.
quite some time,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but
So,
we getting through there.
oh yeah, okay, yeah. So you've been writing for what, 4 or 5 years now? 5 years?
Yeah, so it's what, 21, 2, 3, 4, yeah, like 4 years with one year break.
So what made you start writing? Like what? Oh, there we go. We warming up now.
My nerves.
Ah, yes,
I
yes.
know your viewers gonna be like, dang, she drinking straight liquor from the bottle.
And you drink it straight from the bottom. That's how I know you used to fight niggas. God damn. Like if that was some Hennessy, I'm like, oh shit, hell no! I know
I'm
you
gonna
be
tell you
whooping
something.
ass.
Hennessy, I used to love Hennessy, but it started giving me a sharp pain in my side, so I
It's sweet,
stopped.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah. So I started drinking Jameson for quite some time, and now I'm on the 1738 wave.
You probably been drinking that drink for the last 2 hours, ain't it?
Actually, I because I've slowed down drinking, I've had this little bottle for a week.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't drink during the week unless I'm on vacation.
Yeah, I drink, when I come home from work, I take a couple sips, for a little nightcap, just to unwind from the day. Yeah, I don't drink as much as I used to.
But that's good though. That I mean, again, getting older, things have to change, right? Yeah,
Exactly.
things have to change. So,
Exactly.
now, what made you say, man, I'm going to write a book? Like, what made you start?
Back in 2008, actually, I was living in Petersburg, Virginia. Shout out Virginia State. That's where I went to college. Um,
I was stationed at Fort Lee.
okay, yeah, for
It,
Fort Lee was
yep, I lived in Colonial Heights. I matter of fact,
okay.
before I moved back up, I was living in Houston. Then I moved to the Richmond area. I was living in Chester.
Okay. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
all that area. I lived out
yeah.
there. I went to college 2002 and then ended up staying out there until 2011. So I'm very familiar
With
with that.
Virginia State.
That's the college I went to.
Oh
And
man,
then I stayed in Petersburg for a long time.
when I was at Fort Lee, yeah, we used to plunder Virginia State.
I know. I was wild back then.
Yeah,
So
we
I
all
know.
the
Not to go with you, I ain't on, but yeah, I was wicked.
we used to plunder.
It was diabolical back then.
Whew, was
Yeah,
it?
college kids
They
now have no idea what
Nope. I'll be like, man, they be like, man, Virginia State homecoming this weekend. We like, shit, what y'all want to do,
lit. It was. They think homecoming
man?
is something now. Nah, back then,
Nah,
early 2000s.
man.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, y'all be talking about these free calls and shit. I'm like, nah, dog. This shit was like, nah. This shit was like regular shit back then. Like, nah.
yeah. Me and some of my college friends, we still talk about it to this day. Like, yo, we can go back to freshman year. Yo, that's where I would go. If I could circle my life back to any moment, it would be freshman year in college and start life from there all over again.
He was in there getting broke. Oh, look at it.
Lit,
That nasty thoughts is running through your mind.
lit.
So what made you stay in Petersburg? Look, so it's crazy, right? So they still ain't done nothing, no development, nothing in Petersburg. The only thing they did was move Crocus Spot to the downtown area, right? They really,
Yeah.
they really ain't done no development down there, whatever the case may be. So in one of my new books I wrote, as I stand corrected, I reversed it with black people were the owned all the wealth in the world, and I made Petersburg the technological capital of the world.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did it. I reversed it in the book, right?
Okay.
But being down in Petersburg, only time I went down there is get my hair cut and get some Jamaican food. Other than that, I ain't go down that motherfucker for nothing.
I loved it. I mean, you got to think when I went there, I was 17.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm originally from Connecticut, so I'm in a new place. I was used to traveling, so I wasn't homesick or nothing like that. But I was in a new place, and essentially, right, that's where I started my adult life. And the majority of my friends that I've met who are like family, they still down there. I still talk to some of them.
Yeah.
And I just loved it. I knew every nook and cranny, every street, every cut street,
It ain't that big.
it's not that big.
Petersburg is not that big.
It's not that big.
You got Crater Road, you got 36. Like it ain't that big. It ain't that big.
Yeah. And 30, I used to stay down 36, so.
Yeah. I'm talking about you go Hopewell, Fort Lee. You get Hopewell, Fort Lee, Petersburg, Dinwiddie.
Yeah.
Like it ain't that big.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, that's just where I started my adult life. I had a ball, met some really cool people out there over the years. Like I said, like family, still talk to a lot of them to this day.
How many of them soldiers you was down there scamming, getting money from?
To be honest, none. Let me tell you something. I tried to date one military dude. I'll never forget him. He had the Scarface car, and I used to always see that car around town. I'm like, oh shit, he want to holler at me. All right, cool. He was batshit crazy. And from that point on, I said, I'll never date a military dude ever again.
So you wasn't going to the regimental on post? The
No.
NCO club? Oh man,
No.
the NCO club. Oh man, listen, the NCO club used to be the livest club in that whole area.
It used to jump. It used to jump, but I won't mess with no military dudes. Nothing.
Man, when they bust that joint down and they made that third room bigger, where it went into the big main room, and then I was like, oh yeah. And then what that club was in Petersburg, Alzina's.
Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I still remember. And then the little pool hall spot in Hopewell by the little.
I think I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name though.
Yeah.
I used to go to strip club. I used to stay in the strip club.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah. I was out there. I was ghetto ass strip club, country ass strip club.
Yeah, man. I can tell you where the wildest people were. You thought Petersburg was wild. People used to come up from Emporia. And
Emporia?
Them niggas is wild in Emporia.
They'll kill you.
Yeah, they will. Listen. We went out there. Me and a whole bunch of my military buddies. We met a chick at a party, and she's like, yeah, blah blah blah. We throwing a party at the VFW out at Emporia. Man, we go out to Emporia. We pull up. Everybody, all the niggas out there eyeballing us and stuff like this. We like, man. I'm like, man. So we go in that joint. The chicks in there, and she had a gang of friends. Like it was a lot of them. So we all in there. We choose it at this time. We're like, man, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Man, when I say one of the dudes in there mush my pop in the back of the head, I said, hey, bro, it's time to go. Because I know all these dudes strapped. We ain't got nothing on us. It's time to go. Next thing you know, man, this big ass brawl broke out. We was in that motherfucking fight for our life. And it was like, while we was in there fighting, it was like niggas was pulling up and it was like more niggas coming. I was like, dog, we gotta get the fuck up out of here. We was holding our own. But the women was like, y'all, please stop. Y'all, please stop. Blah, blah, blah. And the women wound up coming back to Colonial Heights with us anyway.
Yeah, I try to tell some people, what you was doing in Petersburg, and Petersburg is this and this, that. And I said, let me tell you something about down there.
Them niggas don't play.
You look a little dusty. I said, but them country niggas will kill your ass. Some of them will really get with you for real, So.
Yep. No, for real. And what's the name? And that's no bullshit, because them niggas in Richmond did not go down in Petersburg fucking around, and vice versa. Niggas weren't going to the south side. But them niggas was not going. They was not going down Petersburg fucking around.
You better not.
Yeah.
But Petersburg is where I gained my love of writing. I was always a reader since I was a child. Always a reader. I started to get into Nikki Turner. I want to say Treasure Hernandez was out back then. This was like around
Hustler's Wife.
That's when I first got hip to Ashley Antoinette. This older lady, she was putting me on, to those books. And I was like, wow, I want to kind of be like that. I could put stories out, myself. And I did write a book. I halfway finished it back then. I wrote it in 2008, and it's called When the Smoke Clears. But I was so discouraging to myself. And I'm like, man, I don't think my work gonna be as good as these people, right? Yeah. So when I look back from 2008 to now, I'm like, some of these same authors, like they're big, like their names is popping. And I'm like, if I wouldn't have did that, I could have been just as big. But I said, I can't go. I said, if was a fifth, we'll all be drunk, right? That's what Overton said on Live a Single, right?
Yep.
So I can't dwell on that. All I know is that during the pandemic, I met an author on social media on Instagram, and me and him was talking. His name is King Benjamin. He based out in Detroit.
Yep.
He's the one who actually encouraged me. He was like, nah, just do it. Put it out. He said, the most you could do is just try.
The worst the world gonna do is they either gonna accept it or they ain't. Like when I was writing these books, I was like, man, these stories sound good to me. And then when the first couple people started buying my books, they be like, hey, bro, these books are really, really good. Mm-hmm. And then I was just writing something that I thought was gonna be good. So I was like, man, the validation helps, but as long as you have confidence in your work, that's what counts, right?
Right. And then you meet different people over I met different people over the course of my time. They'll tell you, oh, you need to write like this or write like that if you want to get noticed. But I'm like, I want to write how I want to write. Yes, I'm taking their advice. My stories may not be as good as some of the more established or the authors who have a nice fan base, but I like my stories, and that's what matters, right? I took
Yeah,
my
yeah.
time to put this pen to work. The only thing that has been difficult is that I'm a freestyle writer, so these stories are all made up off the top of my head, and I take notes as I go along, so I don't
Me too.
forget.
I do the same thing. Only thing I do is write down the characters' names and how they relate to each other. That's
Correct.
it.
I do the
Yeah,
same
that's it.
thing. I will
Yep.
show you I actually keep my notebook. This is my big notebook, Author Chante Rene book notes. And these are all the tabs of my stories and all the notes.
Yeah.
So I like my stories, and and I try to make sure each one hold you from the first page to the last page. So I
Yep.
start off with the bullshit and drama, and I try to keep it going. I'm like, okay, where can I go next? And I just keep it going throughout the whole book. I don't want
Okay.
it to be boring.
Now I know you said you took a year off from writing and stuff like that, right? So where do you see your publications in 5 years? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? How many books? You know what I'm saying? Characters, movies, screenplays. Where do you see yourself in 5 years when it comes to this?
In 5 years, I do see myself. I want to have in the next 5 years. I want to have at least 30 books. Right? I know that's probably. I can't say it sounds unrealistic, but it can, because I do have life outside of writing, which could get in the way. Right? I work full time, and that takes up a lot of my time. But
Yep.
I do see myself with some numbers under my belt. I would love to get into film. I just don't know where to start with that, because
I
again, everything costs money, right?
yep.
And
I
I'm
got
like,
I
I don't
got
know where to
I
start.
got friends. I got friends that got a whole bunch of movies on Tubi and all stuff. Like I'm actually going. I got some movies that I'm about to be in here soon. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I
Yeah,
write
so I'm
script. I
trying,
write
and
scripts and
that's what I'm
everything.
trying to do. I'm trying to get like some of you other authors, right, and get the books onto Tubi.
Hey, matter of fact, yeah, I write scripts and everything. So matter of fact, um, the Independent Black Author Expo. I host the Independent Black Author Expo every year. This year we're doing it May the 4th at Beltway Plaza in Greenbelt, Maryland, from 12 to 4 on May the 12th, May the 4th. May the 4th.
Okay, yeah. Whenever it is, let me know. Shoot it to me. I told myself I'm trying to get out of this shy thing and this introvert thing,
You
and start doing some book events and really just getting out there.
yeah.
With the
That's
name.
why the diversity of people on these my show. I have like everybody, politicians, comedians, financial advisors, therapists, authors, rappers, because I'll be outside.
Right.
You're not gonna push your product without being outside.
Exactly. So I did sign up for a book event. I forget who the umbrella was that was hosting it. I have to look for it in my phone. I did sign up. They have one in Arlington in August, I think it is. So I'm
Yep.
just waiting to hear back if I get selected.
And then Richmond, the African American Book Festival in Richmond is in April. There's a book festival, the Juneteenth Book Festival is in
Okay.
Richmond on June the 19th. And then they have I know a whole bunch of little book festivals and stuff going on. Baltimore, they have the Baltimore Book Festival, the Small Business Book Festival. I know a bunch of book festivals going on.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get merchandise, whether it's t-shirts, pins, stickers, keychains. The only thing that I know will be costly is trying to get more prints. Just trying to get enough copies of each book
I
to
have
bring with
I have
me.
I have a black printer as well.
Okay, let me
You know,
know.
Tahisi Coates, the
No.
author. He's an author, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's an author. His family owns a printing press in Baltimore, a printing
Okay.
press company. Yeah, so they always looking to help black authors out.
Okay, well, let me know. Shoot me, their links or whatever, so I can, politic and connect with them. So I can get that, because that's probably one of the most costly things, right? Is
Yeah.
getting a certain number of your books, depending on how many books you want to bring with you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Now, we made it to the part of the show where I got some questions.
You shoot them out. I'm an open book. I answer any question. Any questions you got?
Okay, so this little segment, I have some questions, right? Just a few,
Uh-huh.
not too many, just a few, just like 4 or 5
Okay.
questions. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Question number one:
Shoot it.
if they had Squid Game in the hood, what games do you think they would play?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never even watched Squid Game. So I couldn't even pinpoint. So let me see. In the hood, they would probably have some crackhead races. Because I've watched a couple of those on Instagram. The little.
Bum fights. Yeah, bum
Yeah, that's
fights.
what. Yeah, bum fight. They're gonna have bum fights on there.
Yep.
They gonna have. They definitely gonna have something regarding some food, some chicken.
Uh, not
They're gonna.
spades, craps.
They're gonna have the crabs, the spade. That Uno probably be on there too.
They're going crack cooking competitions.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna put all my business out there, but
whoever takes the longest to cook crack
yeah,
is eliminated.
you daggone right. They're gonna have the weed Olympics. That's something I used to do in college. We had the weed Olympics.
The weed Olympics.
Who could roll the best, the fastest? Who could strike it on the first light? Who got the best pull? Who could blow the best shotgun? The weed Olympics. I'm trying to tell you, it was like that back then.
The weed Olympics.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Next question.
Okay.
Would you stay with a man if you found out he had a porn addiction and was doing OnlyFans behind your back?
Would I stay with him?
Yep.
Absolutely.
If he had a porn addiction and was doing OnlyFans behind your back, not
my thing
it,
is, the type of person I am, you wouldn't have to do OnlyFans behind my back. Let me know. I'm want to watch what's going on too.
It's like shit. We could be getting this money together.
Hello. Let me be a director. I can be directing you and be like, no, put your leg up right there, like
yeah, right there. Just hold it right there.
Yeah. I wouldn't be upset if he had a porn addiction. I mean, I like porn. I'm not gonna say I would watch it every day, but if that's his thing, then that's his thing. I got videos saved in my phone, of porn videos, so.
Man, I still remember the first time I found a porn. My dad had a box that he tried to hide from us, and we had these little things, vent, and then on top of the vent, he had a box. And I found it. I reached my hand up and found something, I pushed it to the side. And it was a bunch of tape film that I looked at, a couple of tapes. I was like, oh shit. So we went and put it, me and my brothers and my sister went and put it in. And it was a bunch of ladies with bush pussies eating each other.
That's how it was too. Them bush pussies. That's what it was back then.
I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? And we was just like this. My sister's like, turn it off. Hey,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hey. All right. Next question.
Okay.
$10,000 or one night with Trick Daddy?
Oh, $10,000. Is it the new Trick Daddy or the old Trick Daddy?
You get to pick one.
Okay, because if it's the old Trick Daddy, he was something else. He was pressure back then. But give me the money. Gotta take the money.
No, that one. Well, we're gonna do. The young Trick Daddy. So you would do the young Trick Daddy and leave the money.
I would actually take the money.
It's one night. How you know he wouldn't? He's tricked at it. That he's tricking.
I understand that, but he might not give me 10. He might give me 5. You know what I'm saying?
It's all based on your performance.
Exactly. Exactly. I ain't got no fat butt. I got a gut, so I might end up getting 4. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, like, I got you an Uber. That's it. Get out.
Yeah, so let me get the 10,000 because I got a couple of bills I can be paying on.
I mean, and Trick Daddy be cooking and everything. Don't no salt go in no grits. Don't no sugar. Don't no sugar go in no grits.
And you know why I stay out of the grit fight? And I know a lot of black people probably be mad at me. Shit, probably some white people too. I don't eat grits.
Yeah, I barely eat grits too. Yeah, but I was like, grits taste like grain. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm more of an oatmeal person or porridge. My mom's Jamaican, so I grew up eating porridge. So
yeah, porridge and cream of wheat. Cream of wheat, at least when that shit get cold and get thick, you can make bread out of it.
Yeah, it's hard as a rock. Yeah,
it's hard as a motherfucker. Like, I think it's telling me about grits. I might eat this shit. I be saying people like, man, I like my shrimp and fish and my grits, and I be like, that should look like soup with grain in it.
Yeah, now when I was young, probably up until like 6, 7 years old, I would only eat grits from my Aunt Mary or my father. But when my father moved away and I stopped seeing my dad's side of the family, I stopped eating grits. Hence why I don't really like grits no more. So if my daddy don't cook them, I don't eat them.
Yeah, and that's another thing I miss about my aunt. I don't eat eggs, but the only eggs I would eat was hers because she would put the pepper, the cheese, everything in it.
Yeah.
I be like, she'd be like, oh, I made you an egg sandwich. I'm like, shit, I take 2.
Yeah, pass it on, Auntie. Pass it on.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can't nobody else give me eat no eggs.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so
what's another questions? Bring it on.
Oh man, so long. I think you would take Trick Daddy. Now he'd make you some meal. He'd make you a meal.
I ain't taking the now. I take the old Trick Daddy, like the back in the day Trick, but not the new Trick. No.
All right. Who do you think will make more money on OnlyFans? Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton?
On an OnlyFans?
Who do you think will make more money? Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton?
To be honest, I think Joe might bring it in because he funny as fuck. Ain't no telling what he gonna be doing.
Joe Biden?
Ain't no telling what he gonna be doing.
He gonna spend the first 10 minutes with camera stand over there.
And that's what's gonna bring it in. Because people gonna be like, no, what they gonna be like, yo, what is wrong with this dude? Like, he's just funny. Like, that's what's gonna bring in the viewers.
Yeah. Who you talking to? He was like, who you talking to, you chump?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, what Big Daddy Joe doing?
What Big Daddy Joe doing?
Yeah.
No, man. I you know why I say Hillary Clinton?
Why?
But because niggas out here is creep. I'm gonna tell you right now, we live in a simp culture, right? When I say some of these chicks be online like, oh, this year I made $60 million on OnlyFans. There are a whole bunch of horny niggas living in their basement.
Yes,
that's paying these ladies lifestyle.
Yes, absolutely.
When that little chick Catch Me Outside girl said that as soon as she turned 18, she jumped on OnlyFans. She made $52 million within 6 or 7 months. Yeah. I was like, these niggas out here, and they were waiting on her. So these niggas are some creeps out here. They was waiting on her. They was like, oh no.
What they call them, vicious creeps?
Yeah. I was like, nah, dog. So I think she would win just for simple fact. Her fat tuxedo suit wearing ass, these niggas out there got fetish for it.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't gonna be logging and see Joe like this. They want to see.
Gonna be,
they want to see Hillary armpit titties, man.
Not the armpit titties.
You gotta lift that motherfucker back up. You know what I'm saying?
You was something else.
Okay. Last question, because I know you got to get ready to skedaddle. So, last question. 1 minute in the ring, right, with Tank Davis or fighting 100 zombies with an axe, which one would you last longer with?
I don't know who Tate Davis is.
He's a boxer.
But I'll take the zombies. It'll be like being in a nice little rage room, right? And I could just.
It's 100 of them.
Yeah, so I might get bit.
Once they bite you, it's over with because you're gonna change.
I might have to look up Tate. You said Tate. I might have to look him up
Tank.
and see.
Yeah, Tank Davis.
See what them hands about, you know.
Oh, he's like 30-0 with like 28 knockouts.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna get my head swung around. So what I want to get my neck disconnected from my body, or fight 100 or get bit on the arm.
But these zombies are different though. These zombies, like, they bite you, right? If they bite you before you turn, like, they all kind of like stand over you, hover over you, and they just like start ejaculating on you.
I don't think
I'm playing.
I don't think I would mind.
No, I'm playing. No, but you gotta survive. So you say you would take the zombies?
I would take the zombies.
And how long you think you'll last?
I would probably last a good 10 minutes.
No, you only gotta last one.
Oh, one? Oh, if I got, I'm Gucci.
100 zombies, 1 minute in a boxing ring.
I'm Gucci. If I only gotta last 1 minute, I'm Gucci.
And if you try to get out the ring, you get zapped.
No, I'm good. I could do a whole minute. I could do a minute. As long as it's not the zombies from Army of the Dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, or the ones, you ever seen that zombie movie with Nick Cannon? And they was all and they was all like climbing on the ceiling and running and everything. Like, these zombies was like hardcore.
I ain't never seen them like that with Nick Cannon.
Yeah, Nick Cannon got a zombie movie. It's like a Day of the Dead or something like that. And
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, you gotta look it up. The zombies all running on the ceiling, they doing all this crazy shit. Like, it's crazy.
I'm gonna have to look that up. But them Army of the Dead zombies,
nah, they essentially people.
They was advanced. Yeah, they was. The bitch was pregnant. I'm like, you got a pregnancy? Y'all was out here fucking.
Yeah, like, yeah, what the fuck I was doing? Like, they wasn't walking. They wasn't like, right. They motherfuckers had pets. They had everything.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, no, them ain't for me. I wouldn't survive those ones. I would have been dead. They was
making rules and writing notes and all sorts of shit.
Yeah, they was too advanced for me.
They established a hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Well, look. Well, that was. I have some questions. I took it easy tonight because I know you said you was gonna be nervous.
Yeah, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I am an introvert. I am very shy. When you see me and be around me in person, you wouldn't think that I was shy. A lot of people don't believe that I'm shy, but I am. I'm just reserved. I like to watch the room. I like to stay to myself. So this took a lot for me to do this.
And I brought you out. Bring him out.
Yes, and I won't mind doing it again. You know, we could talk more, about stories, life, sex, liquor, like whatever. It don't matter. Men versus women, it don't matter.
There you go. Bring them out. Now tell everybody where they can find your work. Because we didn't really get into the books like we supposed to, so you have to come back.
Yeah, so this was a nice introduction show, to Chante Rene, but you could definitely look me up on Amazon to look for books under Author Chante Rene. TikTok, again, author_Chante_Rene. Instagram is actually the writer's blog, _writers_blog. Writers with the Z though. And then on Facebook is just Author Chante Rene. Yeah. Yeah. They got so many different social media platforms. They got Blue Sky. They got Lemonade. They got this. They got that. I'm like, I can't keep up.
I can't keep up with it either. I don't even try.
Yeah.
Everybody like, man, you need to go on TikTok. I'm like, for what?
I think I got like 4 posts on my TikTok. I just be on Instagram and Facebook the most.
Yeah. And I use Fanbase because it's Black owned.
Okay, I think I've heard some people talking about that
and they
on Facebook.
and they pay you right off the rip on fan
Okay,
base. Yeah, so like as
maybe
long as
I'll
you
check that out.
fan base. I
Okay,
well, man, but it was a pleasure having you on here tonight.
thank you.
Yes, we
I
definitely
enjoyed it.
got to bring you back in. I'm gonna shoot you the message for the Independent Black Author Expo.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, and the printing company as well. I ain't forget.
I got you.
It was
Now,
my pleasure. I loved it. Please, we got to do this again.
we will.
And I'll have better light. You know, I'm in the hood, so they don't got good lighting out here.
Gotta keep it dim so the bullets don't fly that way.
Period. Okay.
Well, look, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you, and I'm about to get this show rolling.
Thank you.
Peace. Yes. All right, y'all. That was good. That was real good. You know what I'm saying? She was nervous as hell. When I said she was shook, she was shook. She's like, man, do I have to come on? I don't want to come on. Blah, blah, blah. I said, well, people need to hear about you, baby. Come on. She's like, okay, I'll do it. And you see how she loosened up. She took a couple of them damn shots. She loosened right the hell on up. Yeah, man. Another great show, though. In the bag. Another great show. All right, so this week, we'll get to these community events. So, community events. It's getting close, y'all. The paint and cocktail making class. February 22nd, 2 p.m., Pure Elegance Event Space, 2290 Old Washington Road, Suite 101, Waldorf, Maryland, 20602. All right. The paint and cocktail making class, February 22nd at 2 p.m. Pure Elegance Event Space, 2290 Old Washington Road, Suite 101, Waldorf, Maryland, 20602. All right. Now, you hear me bring this up more than once, but we are changing the expo from August to May now. There were too many other expos going on in August that it was hard to keep up with the, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we're moving it to May. So now we're in a bigger spot, bigger venue, more foot traffic, all that stuff. So 4th Independent Black Author Expo is at Beltway Plaza this year, in the event space in Beltway Plaza. May the 3rd. Hold on, is it May the 3rd or May the 4th? God damn it. I think it's May the 4th. May the 4th. I don't know. Whatever that Saturday is. May the 4th. From 12 to 4 p.m. And it's at 6000 Greenbelt Road, Greenbelt, Maryland, 20770. So I'm not gonna beat the dead horse on that one tonight because I have to confirm the date. I have to confirm the date. But it is, hold on, man, if I gotta tell y'all right now. Yeah, May the 3rd. It's May the 3rd. May the 3rd. Beltway Plaza. May the 3rd. I don't know why I got May the 4th on here. It's being dumb. May the 3rd. All right. All right. And those are my community events. All right. So the read of the week this week, we just had author Chante Rene on here. So I think it's suitable that we give her new book, Menace Lane, read of the week. I haven't read it yet, but I did read some of Piper Chanel's books. She don't know that I've read Piper Chanel books before. So now she knows. But I read some of Piper Chanel's books before. I didn't know it was the same person. And the books was good. So Tangled Web was good. I have Tangled Web on my bookshelf. It was good. Fun fact. But I share that with her later on, or when she watches the episode, she'll see I tangle web on my bookshelf. I didn't want to throw her off and out of her zone by telling her that, but I have it on my bookshelf. I didn't know it was the same person. But Menace Lane is the read of the week by Chante Rene. Man, support independent Black authors and everything, man, because she put her hard blood, sweat, tears into it. You know what I'm saying? And she's going to come back on, and we're going to get more into it. So yeah, that's my read of the week. All right, man. Now we done went over, got all that positive stuff, all that positive greatness, and all that shit. We didn't get to all of it. But now it's time for us to get into some dumb assery, some dumb fuckery. You know what I'm saying? When I say it's time for us to get some dumb assery and some dumb fuckery, that's what we about to get into. Some dumb assery and some dumb fuckery. So my dumb ass of the week, fuck is you talking about? It's going to now. Let me before I start. We live in a very, very strange world. We live in a world where people, I don't know if their brain ain't functioning right. I don't know if it's not fully developed. I don't know if they hit their head too many times. I just don't know at this point. Some people just are flat the fuck out dumb, doing dumb shit all the time. I can't explain it. Nobody can explain it. It just keeps fucking happening. All right. So let me tell you, this dumbass of the week deserves it. I understand the addiction. Addiction is a problem in our society, in our world, that we have to cope with, deal with. A lot of people have different addictions: drugs, alcohol, pussy, gambling. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own addiction, porn, whatever the case may be, right? But it takes a special kind of addict to do this dumbass shit. And this kind of person, I don't believe this person belongs in jail. I believe this person belongs in a rehab facility, in the basement of the jail. I firmly believe that, because this person needs to sit in a dark corner and not be able to access any drugs anymore. She is it's crazy. All right. So my dumb ass of the week this week is a Florida woman, right? A Florida woman that was arrested, probably sitting in jail right now. Or if she got out, because Florida's not tough, it's tough on crime, right? So there's a Florida woman that was arrested after accidentally texting the sheriff's department instead of a drug dealer for fentanyl. Hear me out. Hear me out. How could you confuse the fucking numbers? Why not have it saved your phone? DD, drug dealer. Pusher man. You could have them saving this, anything. Pusher man, drug dealer, fent link, anything. Not in her case. And if you look at her picture, she don't look like she's about to sell it. She don't look like she's about to sell it. I told you I was going to start putting these pictures up too. So I'm going to start putting these pictures up so y'all can see it. She don't look like she's about to sell it. She needs to be in a rehab under the jail. So my dumbass of the week this week is a Florida woman arrested for accidentally texting the sheriff department instead of a drug dealer for some fentanyl. Fentanyl killing everybody. So you have to have a special kind of addiction to want fentanyl. I guess that's the new crack. But fentanyl, crackheads were productive. They stole cars for you, stole radios for you, stole TVs for you, fixed your brakes for you, took the trash out for you, cleaned up for you. Crackheads were productive. These fentanyl people taking the shit and falling asleep on the street standing up. Crazy ass high. But my dumb ass of the week, fuck she talking about, is going to a 41-year-old. So she's old enough to know better. Old enough to know better. A 41-year-old Octavia Wells. Ho, don't you know no good. 41 years old. So that means she probably been fighting this for a long time. And I hope she getting the help that she need in the basement of the jail and the rehab. All right. Send a text message to someone she believed was a drug dealer. They responded, yeah, come over here and get it. She was looking to purchase fentanyl before leaving, right? Before leaving to go where she's about to go. They told her, yeah, come on and come get it. We got you. Come on and come get it. Meet us here. The address they gave her was the motherfucking police station. It was the motherfucking police station. Hey, meet me out front of the police station, and I'll hook you up right there because I'm over that way anyway. Just meet me by the police station. It ain't gonna look hot if you meet me in front of the police station. So guess what she did? She pulled up in front of the motherfucking police station. A man came over to the car, conducted the transaction. After they conducted the transaction, she looked up, she looked at it in the air, like she's supposed to, I guess. Okay, good. Gave him the money. Soon as he walked away with the money, the cars came out, blocked her in, boom. They couldn't believe she was that stupid. The officer that served her couldn't believe she was that stupid. I can't believe she's that fucking stupid. But we live in a different world. 2025 is a different place. This world, this is not the same earth I grew up on. Something has to be going. The multiverses have to be merging right now. So she's in jail, where she should be, or rehab, where she needs to be. With that being said, 41-year-old Octavia Wells is getting dumbass of the week. Fuck is you talking about fucking stupid? I can't believe this shit, man. Certain shit in this world, man, I just can't believe. Like I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. God damn. Fucking dummy. So, no travel tip this week. It's cold as fuck outside. Stay in the house. How about that? Everybody, it's snowing in the south. It's snowing all over the south. We got the Arctic winds. We got the Arctic winds and stuff up this way. Stay y'all motherfucking ass. Stay y'all motherfucking ass in the house. Please stay y'all motherfucking ass in the house. All right? Thank everybody that's continue to support, man. Getting my streams up. Listen to me on Spotify and Apple and all that stuff, man. I really, really thank y'all. I'm almost to 100 episodes. Almost to 100 episodes, man. So I really, 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 really appreciate y'all for all the support and everything that y'all doing, man. So with that being said, man, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the support. I'm grateful for everybody tuning in. I appreciate you. Love y'all, man. And I'm out of here. Peace out. The fuck out of here.